Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to understand Ingress controller in Kubernetes, right? So this will be a quick, approximately 10 to 15 minutes demo, but it will be very useful and it will be very beginner friendly. So let's get started, right? So first, before going to jump into Ingress controller, let's understand the difference between load balancer and ingress, right? So when we expose a service using the load balancer, Kubernetes creates separate external IP for every services. This is important part. Every services. Suppose you are creating a 10 services, then right. So for the 10 services, you need a 10 separate external IP addresses. First thing. So this is fine for the testing, but in a production, it's become expensive and hard to manage. So this problem basically, which we have just discussed, Ingress solved this problem, right? So Ingress use one external IP and route traffic to the multiple services using the HTTP path or host name. Think of Ingress as a smart traffic manager sitting in front of you on your Kubernetes cluster. Okay, so so what is Ingress controller, right? So Ingress controller is the component in Kubernetes that reads ingress rule and actually route the external traffic to the correct service inside the cluster. Ingress is equal to basically it's a rule, and ingress controller engine that makes those rules work, right? So popular ingress controller includes just like a NGINX Ingress Controller, GK Ingress Controller, traffic. Okay. Okay, so let's discuss about the demo plan here, right? So in this demo, we will deploy two applications. One will be access using the slash app, right? You can see here, right? And second will be slash app to here. Both application will run behind a single external IP address, right? This will be ingress multi-service means this is the one app, this is the second app, app1, app2, this is the ingress controller, and we have a GK cluster external IP address that will be accessed from the outside. This is the things, this is the demo description which we are going to build, right? So for building this one, we are going to create a separate namespace for that, right? Okay, so separate namespace. So for the creating the namespace, we have a two option for that. Means we can create to the command prompt, means directly we can create the namespace. Either we can merge the multiple command into the single files, which will be easy to execute basically. So what I did here, I have created all config.yml file here. Right inside that, I have created a parts just like this one. This parts is basically going to create a namespace. That namespace name will be a multi-ingress. Same things, I have created app1 deployment for the app1, the first app here, right? I'm exposing to port 80. Second, same things for the app deployment to here, right? Same, I have created a two services for that, like app1, SVC1 here, and the same thing app2, SVC1. And this is the main part means Nginx controller configuration here, just like I have given the kind ingress, and this is the part. So let's jump to the demo directly. So for that, we have to create one Kubernetes cluster. So let's jump to the portal and start creating the Kubernetes cluster first. Okay, so now we are in a Kubernetes, our Google Cloud Console here, right? So I'm in the project GCP demo. You can create your own project, right? So we are going to create one, just a simple Kubernetes cluster for our demo purpose, where we can check the ingress process, right? So for that, just click on create, right? Okay, and we'll start from the standard one, right? So click on that and come on. Okay, so here switch to, we have two options. I think I have already discussed in the last video, right? We can, they have two options to create that one. Give the name here, just like cluster one hyphen ingress demo, right? After that, we will choose it as default. Go to the node section and rest are okay. Automation are okay. And okay, security is okay. Nodes are okay here. Okay. So now just click on the create. We are not going to change lot of option. In the next video, we will see because Kubernetes is very vast, right? So they have a lot of option to, explore. But now for this video, I'm just going to create a simple plain Kubernetes cluster on the Google Cloud, right? So let's just click on the create button. Okay. And give me 1 second. Okay, so actually I was facing some quota related issue over there, so I just remediated that one. Here I've started created one cluster, right? Cluster one, and it's signed at 25%, I think almost 25% completed. So I'm going to pause this video here. Once it will be, fully functional, I will start recording again. Okay, now our cluster is ready, right? You can see, you can click on the node section. You can say your nodes, our nodes are ready here. And now let's jump to the next part here. So for the next part, we have to connect this cluster. So to connecting this cluster in our local machine, what we have to do, just click on here and click on the connect button here and just copy this command and go to your Visual Studio Code, right? So I'm going to paste this command here and just press enter. Okay, and let's wait. Yeah, now you can see configure generated for this cluster. For checking this one, you have to run the command kubectl get nodes, right? So if you are connected with the cloud GK cluster, we will see our all nodes here, right? You can see here now we have a 3 nodes, right, and all in a ready state. Okay, so for the next step we are going to create our deployment, means we are going to create our applications, right, services, and after that we are also going to create our ingress controller and ingress rule so that we can proceed further here. So as I mentioned earlier, I have already created a one all config.yml file where I have included all the configuration, and I'm going to run this command in once, means single time I'm going to run, and it will create all resources for us, right, in the same time. So here, what is the command to create the things for kubectl? And I have already written here, but let me kubectl apply hyphen f and the file name here, right, all config. Just click on enter. Okay, so now you will see here, they will just like they have started one namespace for us. Right after that, they have created a up deployment for app1, app2, services 1, service 2, and this is our ingress networking created for that. Right. So if you want to see about what the things are going on here, notes hyphen a, right, and hyphen n, and give the namespace. Let's get ns here. So for this command, we will get all the namespace detail here, right? So this is our namespace, right? So what we can do here, kubectl gets ports hyphen a hyphen n, right? And multi multi ingress, right? Presenter here. Now you can see here, right? All means all the, like here you can see here all the parts and everything for us. If you want to see the all the deployment details here, right? we can see here all the deployments details are here for us. Okay, so now what next for us? Let's check the other thing. Okay, now as we can see here, right, our all pods are running. And if you're going to check the services here, get SVC. Okay, so now you can see we have a, this is the requirement, right? So first now our all the setups are ready, right? And we are waiting for our Ingress controller external IP address. Still you can see it's a blank. So let me try this command again, right? Ingress. Oh, still it's, so it will take some time, right? Okay, as we discussed, this demo is going for the install the NGINX Ingress controller. So for that, we have to install the NGINX controller here. So this is the kubectl apply, and this is the path of that, right? That deployed at white. So what they are going to do, this command will deploy all the prerequisites and all the information which is required for the NGINX Ingress controller for that, right? So you can see here they have created the name uses for that. They have all the things like RBAC, cluster, role binding, everything which is required for the Ingress controller, they will create for us, right? Okay, so now press this command and still we are waiting for the external IP address, right? So hey guys, now we can see we have a public IP address here. That's all. Now we can test our application, right? It's working or not, right? Okay. Also, open a new tab browser here. Just press the your IP and click on App1 here. Now we can see we have our first response from the App1, right? Just click on App2 and it's showed it's works. Means now we have our Ingress controller lab has been successfully completed. Okay, so let's summarize what we have done it here, right? So use load balancer for quick testing or the single service, right? But in a production, suppose you have a multiple services and HTTP routing, then always use the ingress, which will reduce your cost, simplify the architecture, looks more professional, right? In the next topic, explores our Ingress TLS, HTTPS, security, innovation. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow for more Kubernetes and cloud demos. Thank you so much.